Hi, this is Kate Fleming, the Technical Sales Manager here at IS Decisions, and in this video I'm going to show you the new working hours reports of the latest version of UserLock 9.7. These reports gather all the log and log off data provided by UserLock to show you the user's working hours over the course of a day, week, or month, and you can see the difference even between the active and locked total hours. So this first report is the working hours history report, which gives you an overall view of users' working hours per day. The filters here allow you to narrow your search if, for example, you'd like to see all users whose first logon was after 9 a.m. You can add that filter here. You can choose to group by user or date. You can add a filter of the session types, search for just one user or a list of users. You can group your results by Active Directory group or OU. And finally, select the time frame for which you'd like to see the report. Click Launch in the Quick Access panel. And you can see by user each day the first logon that was after 9 a.m. You can see the last log off, total session time for that day, active time, and the lock time. To remove the filters, you can simply click on the checkbox down here to remove the filter in real time. Add a different filter, and you can see the report refreshes in real time. You can also display summaries to get some additional statistics on the users, the minimum and maximum of each column, and also of the total of the entire report. You can print this data in PDF or in other formats, and like all UserLock reports, you can schedule it to be sent to the inbox of a desired recipient, such as an HR manager or an IT manager. The next report is the working hours by week, which gives you a little more detailed view of your users' working hours on a weekly basis. Simply select the week for which you'd like to run the report, any additional filters that you'd like to add, and click Launch. And here we can see for each user we have the average first logon time for that week, as well as the average log off time. We have the same data of the total session time with active versus locked. And here we can also see the number of days worked and the average working time per day. You also notice this graph at the bottom of the report, which gives you a visual of the user's working time across the day of active in blue and locked in gray working hours. Simply click on a different user to see the graph change for their working hours. And to see the details of a specific user by day, click on the little plus to see the details again of the day for that week. The last report is the working hours by month. Again, we just select the month that we want to run the report for, any additional filters, and quickly launch the report. In this report, we have a different graph at the bottom, which shows us the accumulated active versus lock time over the course of the day, and for the month that we've selected. You can run over these graphs to see in more detail the total duration of the active versus lock time. And you can always click on the plus to see in further detail that user by week and by day. To see how these reports reflect your users' working hours, you can download UserLock for a fully functional 30-day trial, or you can update your current version to 9.7.